Never cut a tree down in the wintertime. Never make a negative decision in the low time. Never make your most important decisions when you are in your worst moods. Wait. Be patient. The storm will pass. The spring will come. Always look at what you have left. Never look at what you have lost. The secret of success is to find a need and fill it. To find a hurt and heal it. To find somebody with a problem and offer to help solve it. In so doing, they not only lose the potential of today, they also throw away the beauty of tomorrow. God's delays are not God's denials. Since it doesn't cost a dime to dream, you'll never shortchange yourself when you stretch your imagination. Every problem has a limited lifespan. If you are creative enough to imagine a problem, you're clever enough to discover a solution. I see the invisible. I believe the incredible. I attempt the impossible. I'd rather attempt to do something great and fail than to attempt to do nothing and succeed. If you listen to your fears, you will die never knowing what a great person you might have been. Faith is reacting positively to a negative situation. The good news is that the bad news can be turned into good news when you change your attitude. Inch by inch, it's a cinch. Faith is the courage to face reality with hope. Problems are guidelines, not stop signs. Impossible? The word is a roadblock to progress. The truth of the matter is that you always know the right thing to do. The hard part is doing it. Through faith, the weak times can become peak times. Lord, make my life a window for your light to shine through and a mirror to reflect your love to all I meet. Amen. You never suffer from a money problem, you always suffer from an idea problem. Build a dream and the dream will build you. The only place where your dream becomes impossible is in your own thinking. Better to do something imperfectly than to do nothing perfectly. All it takes is one idea to solve an impossible problem. Impossible situations can become possible miracles. It's impossible to fail completely and it's impossible to succeed perfectly. It's unfulfilled dreams that keep you alive. Nobody has a money problem, there are only idea problems. Failure doesn't mean you are a failure, it just means you haven't succeeded yet. Today's accomplishments were yesterday's impossibilities. Anyone can count the seeds in an apple, but only God can count the number of apples in a seed. Never make your most important decisions when you are in your worst moods. Let your imagination release your imprisoned possibilities. Jesus Christ went to the cross to magnify his ego. Optimism refuses to believe that the road ends without options. When you are in your worst moods, wait. Be patient. The storm will pass. The spring will come. Daring to dream means daring to live. You didn't think that when you got up this morning that this would be the day your life would change, did you? But it's going to happen, because the only thing that stands between you and grand success are getting started and not stopping. Never sell tomorrow short. There's plenty to get excited about. Be filled with expectation, hope and confidence. Believe something good is going to happen, and it usually will. High achievers spot rich opportunities swiftly, make big decisions quickly, and move into action immediately. Follow these principles and you can make your dreams come true. Every achiever that I have ever met says, "My life turned around when I began to believe in me." It takes but one positive thought when given a chance to survive and thrive to overpower an entire army of negative thoughts. I will. I am. I can. I will actualize my dream. I will press ahead. I will settle down and see it through. I will solve the problems. I will pay the price. I will never walk away from my dream until I see my dream walk away, alert, alive, achieved. Again and again, the impossible problem is solved when we see that the problem is only a tough decision waiting to be made. You won't win if you don't begin. Believe in dreams. Never believe in hurts. You can't let the grief and the hurts and the breaking experiences of life control your future decisions. The world of tomorrow belongs to the person who has the vision for today. I was called to start a mission, not a church. There is a difference. Possibility thinking is the long sought after fountain of youth. You will suddenly realize that the reason you never changed before was because you didn't want to. When the sun is shining, I can do anything. No mountain is too high, no trouble too difficult to overcome. Only those who have learned the power of sincere and selfless contribution experience life's deepest joy, true fulfillment. What great thing would you attempt if you knew you could not fail? As we grow as unique persons, we learn to respect the uniqueness of others. We are born to soar. We are children of God. The fatherhood of God offers a deep spiritual cure for the inferiority complex and lays the firm foundation for a solid spiritual self-esteem. Never underestimate your problem or your ability to deal with it. Yes, you can be a dreamer and a doer too, if you will remove one word from your vocabulary: impossible. Most people who succeed in the face of seemingly impossible conditions are people who simply don't know how to quit. Never underestimate the value of an idea. Every positive idea has within its potential for success if it is managed properly. You can think negatively or positively. If you are a positive thinker, you will base your decisions on faith rather than fear. The classical error of historical Christianity is that we have never started with the value of the person, rather, we have started from the unworthiness of the sinner, and that starting point has set the stage for the glorification of human shame in Christian theology. Goals must never be from your ego, but problems that cry for a solution. Doomed are the hotheads. Unhappy are they who lose their cool and are too proud to say, "I'm sorry." What do I mean by sin? Answer: any human condition or act that robs God of glory by stripping one of His children of their right to divine dignity. I can offer still another answer: sin is any act or thought that robs myself or another human being of his or her self-esteem. Have faith in your faith and doubt your doubts.